everyone, happy whenever you're watching this. I just want to give this little preface or call it a disclaimer, just in case, but specifically not only for you guys but for whoever on the YouTube end is watching this video or is about to watch it, to review it and whatever. As explained in multiple phases of the video, I am a mom to a 1.5-year-old, and so sometimes it's a little bit hard to do life without her needing to be distracted with like TV and whatever. And with that, I want to mention that obviously in the background of this video, I sometimes, or pretty often actually, because I do work from home and I'm constantly with her, I do have things going on in the background that have audio and have music that I myself did not create, and so I don't want to take credit. I think it's pretty clear to the normal person watching this video that it is not my music playing in the background. I do not take credit for it. I don't do any of that stuff. So I'm making sure that I do my due diligence to prevent as much as I can that this video gets taken down for the wrong reasons. I know I've had videos in the past which say that I play music in the background even though I'm like in a beach resort. They'll say that, oh, you have copyrighted music and therefore in these 10 countries your video will not be shown. And it's like, I'm in the beach. Like there's gonna be music. Even if I'm just walking in the street, somebody might be blaring music on their speaker, or I might be in the mall and they're playing songs in the stores. And so I just wanted to come on here because it's very sad that people who are just living life do have to have their videos taken down because of unpurposeful use of other people's music in the background. I'm not claiming that their music is mine, but nonetheless my video gets taken down, or it's prohibited in some countries even though it's clear that I didn't make the music. That being said, in multiple times of the videos, these are the main 4 channels that I typically show my daughter, and therefore I do not take credit. I do not take any sort of applause or whatever for these creators' music and songs and all that stuff. Sesame Street, Miss Rachel, Jingle Jackie, and Escuelita de Español con Mis Ramos. They will all link down below. I don't know if I have to put timestamps or something in the description box or divide this into chapters or something. I don't even know how to do that. Nonetheless, even with this contextual video, whoever's watching this preview on the YouTube end may decide like, nope, that's not a good enough reason, or this is the protocol and so we're taking your video down. I really hope that's not the case, but if you see for whatever reason that this video gets deleted, or if this video is no longer available, let's say in the US or in, I don't know, the UK or something, please just bear with me as I re-upload it, but without the audio in the background, which will be really hard because as you guys will see, I'm constantly with my daughter, and so to not have something playing in the background, that's like really difficult for me to navigate and especially to edit out of a video. I already spent 2 weeks editing this video, and so I'm really hoping that I don't have to spend another 2 weeks silencing the stuff in the background, but somehow keeping my main voice, which is in the foreground, playing. And so I just wanted to say that I really hope that the YouTube viewer takes this into consideration before taking down my video or any type of decision that may jeopardize the life of this video. And without further ado, I hope that you guys enjoy the video coming up. Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 4th. You guys just saw me do some like chores and whatnot. I'm trying to look over here and not at the screen. Just a regular old work day, but the reason why I started this vlog, and you guys have already seen me kind of like make my water jug, which is what you guys are bouncing on right now, but also my little energy drink situation from my Herbalife products or whatever. This is obviously not sponsored by Herbalife. I'm my own Herbalife sponsor. This is just a vlog that I'm starting this week because it's actually my birthday on Friday, and so I thought, you know, although I'm not doing much fun stuff this week, maybe it's just cool to show you guys like a week of my life. I didn't film yesterday on Monday because although I wanted to start like the vlog on Monday, like I thought about this on Sunday, I completely forgot about it yesterday. And Monday's just like a really chaotic start to the week in terms of work, in terms of getting back into the rhythm of things with the baby and everything. And then I just like did a whole bunch of things yesterday that I was just so tired to even start. So yeah, overall yesterday was a good day. And nonetheless, keep your prayers on my family, keep your prayers on everyone around you that you care for. We're all going through things and I'm no exception. And so I just wanted to say that we're fine in general. Everyone's good of health. Everyone's good. You know, we're not like broke or anything like that. But nonetheless, prayers are always appreciated, although they're not asked for all the time. But yeah, just want to give you guys a little spiel. Welcome to my channel if you have never been here before. If you have and you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thanks so much for being here. Nonetheless, I hope that you guys both, whether this is the first time that you're seeing my face or, you know, you've seen it plenty of times, I hope that you guys enjoy the video coming on ahead. I encourage you guys to subscribe. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing vlogs, but if you want to subscribe and stay in tune with what I do, whether vlogs or like my body positivity or motherhood stuff, by all means, I would love to see you guys here. If you do choose to do so, please click on the little button on, I'm going to put it over here, or is it over here? I can't remember because I'm looking at myself selfie-wise. I don't know where it'll be, but anyways, the button's just down there. Turn it from red to white and you'll be updated as to every single time that I upload a new video. But of course, please ding the little notification bell. That way you are updated as to every single time that I upload a new video. You guys just want me to do some like work stuff. Let's set up my like little station or whatever with my water and stuff like that. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention to you guys. Completely forgot. The reason why I wanted to speak right now instead of like later is because obviously the day starts with my child, and obviously she's sleeping a little bit more today. I'm actually gonna wake her up in about 10 minutes. It's almost 9 o'clock. She usually is up by like 8:15 or 8:30, and she wakes up with me in her crib, but she's like vocalizing and stuff. But today, I guess she's just extra tired or going through like growing or like teething or whatever. She's a little bit sleepy poos lately. She wants to sleep an extra hour or so, and so I let her. Yesterday, I think that's one of the reasons why I forgot to pick up the camera, is because yesterday, like, she almost woke up at 10 and everything was kind of like backtracked. Everything, when I usually put her to bed for her nap and when I usually wake her up, everything was delayed by an hour, and so it kind of like really messed me up work-wise as well, because I had to like be working with her for an hour more, and so obviously working with the baby is a little bit distracting. But nonetheless, everything worked out yesterday. Like, luckily when I got to the end of the workday, I had done everything that I needed to do, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna wake her up in about 10 minutes, and so since I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna actually go ahead and take you guys with me. I'm just gonna listen to some music or whatever it is while I do the dishes, so you guys, I guess, can watch me here, and I will show you guys, not show you guys the baby, but you guys will see her along every once in a while as I set her up for breakfast, as I set her up for whatever we choose to do today. I checked the library schedule because I've been taking her to the library lately for some events that they do, activities for the kids and whatever. She loves it. However, today the only activity that they have for her age group is from like 10:30 to 11:30, and so because that's very close to her nap time, plus getting her ready to go and getting myself ready to go and do the hour of the activities and then come back, that's an entire hour, even though the commute is like only like 2 minutes from my house. So the problem is that obviously if she was a little bit older and she can get herself dressed, and let's say that I wasn't working, no problem, but that's an entire 2 hours of my day just related to an activity, and I can take my computer to work. But in her age range, it's not like I can just like let her like frolic around or whatever the expression is and just let her do her thing. I literally have to watch her, and so I can't exactly work properly if I were to take my computer. That being said, I don't think we're gonna go to the library today. Maybe on Friday, which I did take off because it's my birthday. They have like some like music and movement situation, and then I have brunch with my mom. We'll see how it goes, but for now I think that today's just gonna be a stay-at-home day. I forgot to mention, I actually started again intermittent fasting, recommended by my doctor based on a video that you guys will see soon. Just some things in my blood work weren't looking all that great, and so he recommended intermittent fasting, and I actually got back into my Herbalife stuff ever since that news. And so that's actually why you guys saw like my little like tea situation with electrolytes or whatever it is, and my big cup of water. I usually start my day with a big cup of water anyways, especially since I'm doing intermittent fasting. My window to eat starts at 11, and so it's 9 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go wake up with the baby. Maybe after a few minutes that I do some work. You guys might not see breakfast until like way later, or you might see me like munch on my daughter's food, just because I don't like wasting food, but I know that like obviously babies waste a lot of food not knowingly, you know what I mean? And so you might, you know, see me break my window early just because of that. But nonetheless, I wanted to mention that if you guys notice that I'm not really making breakfast at the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on some work, and then I will catch you guys later. Like I said in previous videos, I don't really show my daughter here online or even on Instagram or whatever, so I'm not sure how much you guys will be able to see, given that she's most of the day with me and like around and stuff, and because she moves a lot. Just wanted to say that in case you guys realize that the day is a little bit on the short side, and you guys will see me again when I'm taking my official daughter break because she's in her nap. We'll see how that goes, but I just wanted to update you guys in case you didn't know. Also, air fryer tips for cleanliness. Air fryers, depending on the model, like I find that are super difficult to clean or whatever, but if anybody has any like tips and tricks for how to clean an air fryer properly, because no matter how much I clean it with how much Dawn I use and stuff like that, it stays crusty, it stays accumulated like pieces of whether crumbs or meat or cheeses or whatever it is. It's just never fully clean, and so it just continues to accumulate. So if anybody has any tricks to properly clean an air fryer, mine has like obviously the handle that you guys saw, the handle where you take it out and there's like no wires on top or beneath it, and so we can clean that part obviously. But yeah, if there's anything that you guys do, like I don't know, baking soda or whatever, let me know, because I just want a clean air fryer. So yeah, help your girl out. All right, it is much later. It is 9:30. I let the baby sleep for a little bit more. She usually, you know, she's already up and at 'em at this point, but let's close the gate here. But you know, sometimes I just feel like babies, if they want to sleep, let them sleep. You know what I mean? The only issue is that because I work from home, I'm not like a stay-at-home mom that doesn't work. The issue is that her schedule really messes up my schedule. Like if I wasn't working, I can go to bed at 10 p.m. If she goes to bed at 10 p.m., I can go to bed at 2 in the morning if she doesn't want to sleep until 2 in the morning. You get what I'm saying? And then the days just kind of roll that way. You as the adult just kind of suffer the consequences of like, okay, well, if you went to bed at 2 in the morning and she's up at 10 a.m., then obviously like your day is too short. You know what I'm saying? But thankfully, although sometimes not thankfully, I do work from home. And so the thankful part is that I do work from home. The non-thankful part is that obviously being a mom, you have to take care of the baby. But anyways, let's go wake her up. And you guys, like I said before, respect the fact that I won't show you my daughter, but you guys can feel free to hear her do that. Nini. Nini. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? Dios te bendiga. Amén. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? ¿Bien? ¿Sabes? ¿Ya? Te agarren de ti, te agarren de ti. Come on. Oh, goodness. ¿Cómo tú estás? Good? Oh, no, qué problema. I also want to sleep forever. Vamos a que te cambiemos, yeah? Let's get you changed. Alright, so I'm just off to the here side, guys. To the side here. Guys, I can't speak sometimes. So this is where the chaos starts, where I'm trying to set up like the morning like breakfast and such for my daughter. Sometimes she just does not want to be put even in the high chair to eat, so I have to kind of like start the TV. The routine typically for us is that I wake her up, either she draws, but because I can tell that she doesn't want to be put down today, I usually just give her some TV. Usually we watch either Sesame Street or Barney, those like typical like old school shows, or we watch something educational like Escuelita de Español con mis ramos, or we watch like Jingle Jackie, who teaches a lot about like, Bible stories and such, but also ASL. So that's really educational for her, or the typical Miss Rachel. So I'm gonna... ¿Qué quieres ver, mi amor? ¿Quieres ver Elmo? ¿Quieres ver Miss Jackie? ¿No hemos visto Miss Jackie hoy? Jackie? So anyways, so hopefully there's no copyright. I don't understand how these things work. But I'm hoping that I put her down at some point soon, and even if she's fussy and doesn't want to be put down, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna be put down anyways. She has to be put down anyways to eat, and that way I can work. But sometimes, honestly, life is kind of like crazy where you have to like, yeah, kind of figure out like, okay, baby's needs, or like until how long, because it's always baby's needs first. Can I put you down? And can I make you breakfast? Wow. Don't worry. Wow. Here, have some water. Okay, so I was able to put her down. So now what happens, usually she's like giving a fuss because she doesn't want to be put down. But thankfully right now she's fine. I think it's the type of show that I gave her. So I'm gonna go ahead and make her some, where's the camera? Right here. I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm gonna go ahead and make her some scrambled eggs for breakfast while she listens to Jingle Jackie. This is not sponsored by Jingle Jackie. I'm sorry if I'm taking the audio clips and this may be a copyright issue, but all credit goes to Jingle Jackie. I'll link her videos down below or her channel if that's necessary for this not to be taken down or something. We'll see how much work I can get done before she becomes a little bit more fussy. It's really hard to find a spot for you guys to like see me and stuff. Anyways, I was gonna mention, it's actually breakfast that gives me the least issues with my daughter, because I guess because she's hungry after like 12 hours of not eating and just sleeping and resting and stuff. So usually she is less fussy with breakfast. Not that she's a picky eater, but sometimes she just really just does not want to eat what I give her. I think it just depends on her mood. She'll always take fruit and eggs, and so I always try and incorporate that into breakfast because at least I know that her belly will be full. Today I'm gonna try to give her some oranges. I'm gonna try to give her some pasta and meat that I made the other day, and that way she can get some carbs as well, an additional protein, and obviously she gets to practice with her spoon and her fork. But my daughter has always been super good about eating whatever it is that I give her to a good portion. That's that. And then I did forget to mention, for all of my, I guess, mom friends out there, and even from like my new moms to be, like my friend Jasenia, whenever you guys see this, obviously like do your own research with like not only your pediatrician but whatever the health guidelines are. She is still on milk, 3.25% milk. She's on that just for her nap and for bedtime, and the only reason I give her that is because with solid food I can't control really like how much she actually takes in. If I give her a cup of rice, that doesn't mean that she'll eat the cup of rice. With a bottle, I can actually ensure that she takes in whatever amount that I see reduce from the bottle, originally starting at, for example, 8 ounces, and she drank until 2 ounces. So at her age, she's, and well, her in general, with her hunger, her personality type or whatever, she's typically eating, I'm on my tippy toes now, she's typically eating or drinking, I should say, before nap time and before her bedtime, just so she's full and doesn't wake up during the night or whatever. She is typically drinking anywhere from 8 to 10 ounces depending on the day. If it's a day that she hasn't really eaten much, I do give her 10 ounces, but on the average it's 8.5 to 9. Yeah, just waiting for these eggs to do their thing. I'm gonna let them cool down. Obviously, once they're done cooking, I'm gonna go warm up the rest of her food. Don't mind the music in the background. Again, I don't want to get like I'm nobody on YouTube, and I just don't want my video to get taken down for no reason. Jingle Jackie, that's who we're listening to in the background. Flowers, third day, God made. So for now, I have the fruits on this side. I have the yogurt that I just emptied out on this compartment. And I'm actually just gonna give that to her now, but the eggs I'll serve to her later once they cool. She's pretty good about like blowing her food anyways, but you know, obviously I'm not trying to like burn her hand. What a chef-tacular plate. Let's go give that to her. I'm gonna continue chopping these oranges and grapes, I guess, for her snack time tomorrow or whenever. Nothing wrong with giving her excessive amounts of fruit, in my opinion. Let me put you back up here. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because I'd rather her eat those kind of things. I don't actually have too many like kids snacks, like those easy snacks like cookies or whatever. Oftentimes she's not eating any of those, not because I have a thing against those, but just in general, like I just often forget to buy them. Versus with fruits, everybody in the house is eating fruits anyways, and those are snacks for everyone, including her. Unless I'm getting diapers, I'm usually, or like wipes, I'm typically not always in the baby section of the store, and so I forgot to get like those snacks for her. They are in the backpack and they are in the stroller for those occasions where obviously we have to be out and about and I don't have like an orange readily available or whatever. Things about being a mom, like you always have to like, even for my stepson, I always think of like stuff like that. He's not eating the same foods every single day or every single meal. Like unless we're like literally have nothing in the fridge except for like milk and cereal, don't be eating milk and cereal 3 times a day. Just like with her, we can have like a whole bunch of yogurt and fruits and all the time, but you have to like also explore different things for her palate, for her development, and also for her not to be a picky eater later. I don't know why I'm like struggling to talk. I haven't done a vlog like this in a long time, but like my goodness, I have meetings every single day and I don't struggle to talk like this. But I'm gonna serve her eggs, which are now cooked and cooled, and now we'll catch you guys whenever it is that you guys catch me. All right, so she actually ate quite a bit. I gave her also like a little loaf of bread like this size, and she ate that, so that's pretty good. So now it's time for my breakfast. This has been sitting here for like however long, and so I'm just gonna eat right now. So now this is the time where I can just try to eat, and by try I mean my phone keeps flipping over. Definitely no. Thank you, mi amor. So this is the time where she's done her breakfast and I take her out of her high chair where I try to eat and it just gets a little bit chaotic. So usually the TV remains on until like maybe half an hour before her nap time, which is roughly anywhere from 11:30 to 12, depending on when she wakes up. She woke up at a good time today. I'm guessing 11:30 I can attempt to put her to bed and therefore do what I need to do. Yeah, this is a time where sometimes work doesn't get done. However, if she's well enough distracted where I can, you know, work because she's either watching TV or playing right now. She's grabbing her little like tea set, I could probably continue working and eating and all that good stuff. I opted out of getting like fruit and whatever. I'm like so hungry today, so I just served myself like a heaping portion of pasta and like the meat that I was gonna give her. I'm gonna eat this because I'm super hungry. And yeah, we'll see how the day continues to go. Make sure that she's not doing too much trouble. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Baby's asleep. Now let's get to extra focused work. Pause right here to let you guys know that as you guys saw in either you guys are gonna see in the near future or you did see already, because I can't remember when I'm gonna plan to like post these, but for my health related goals, as you guys know, I'm on a journey to lose a certain amount of weight and a certain percentage of body fat by the end of the year, just health related goals that I want to do. And so what I've been doing is that every single monthly view in my agenda, I color code like different things or whatever. And so in orange, I have the days of the week that I will be doing different exercises during the day. So that's in the yearly or the monthly view for each one of the months for my agenda. But then also on the actual day, for example, yesterday, which was Monday the 3rd, I had chest day. And then I had like obviously my to-do stuff for work and like personal stuff or whatever. But here during the day, I have like my little exercises that I do. And so I've been really liking being able to look at a month, clean slate, and then be able to write down my plan of working out, whether legs, chest, arms, abs, whatever, and just be able to write that down on the monthly view. So I know that I'm targeting every single body part multiple times a month, but in a way that's organized. That way I don't overdo one particular body part. And so today's a rest day because I don't like to work out 2 days in a row, because even though I work from home with the baby, I'm like constantly tired. And I did like injure my left elbow a couple weeks ago precisely doing exercise. It was some tricep dips that I was doing. And so I don't know if just the positioning of my elbow was just too narrow or whatever towards the surface that I was using, but I was just in a lot of pain, and I've been in a lot of pain, and I just strained it yesterday. Given that it was chest day, I think I was doing some bicep curls, because with chest you also do have to like work out arms inevitably, and so I did also hurt myself with that. And so thankfully today I have massage and chiropractic, so I'm going to talk to both of those physicians and see what they can say as to what I can do, and obviously what they can do to make me feel better in the moment, and obviously like maybe stretches or whatever down the line. But I did just want to share that because I know for a lot of us at the beginning of the new year, we write our goals down, and the reason why this got triggered is because I'm watching Zoe Pritchard on YouTube while I do some like editing and stuff like that, editing for like my job. Like I'm converting a certain type of document, which is Word document, into PDF. And so I'm not editing like a YouTube video or whatever, I'm editing some documents as I go. But while I'm watching her, since that doesn't take like a lot of brain work, I'm just listening to her on the side. She mentioned something about like the new year and goals and stuff. And so I just wanted to come back on here and let you guys know about that, because although she talks about money and stuff like that, it just re-triggered my health goals that I set out for myself. And so I just wanted to give you guys that idea of what I do on a personal basis, in case you guys are interested to like kind of follow along the same routine for yourselves. Yeah, I've just been writing everything in a month glance. That way I can like see at a glance what I'm going to be doing for the month, working out what body part, how many times a week or how many times a month, etc. And then the day that it comes, for example, yesterday, Monday rolled around, and I just wrote out my exercises that I wanted to do for that day. And so I don't take much time of it. I know that if I write it beforehand, like at a glance, I'll be able to set the day straight for myself. But then the actual exercises I do that same morning, I dedicate some time to like, okay, what exercise am I doing for leg day? What exercises am I doing for abs? I write them that same morning. That way I know like, okay, well, I'm writing them down. This has to be done. You know what I mean? So instead of having those written down beforehand, yeah, I just kind of go ahead and write those the same day. Little excuse to like prompt myself, okay, well, I'm taking the time to write this. That means I better take the time to also do it. And so yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys while I wait for some documents to finalize onto continuing to work. And yeah, let me know downstairs if you guys like the vlogs and you guys would like to see more vlogs. Otherwise, I'll see what I can keep you guys entertained with. But in the meantime, if you guys like this style of video, definitely let me know down below. Let me know if there's anything particular that you want to see. Regardless, I just hope that you guys, as much as I'm just sitting here on my computers, you guys are enjoying nonetheless. What's up, guys? I am several hours later, now talking to you guys again. It is currently bath time for the baby, so that's what I'm doing right now. Just gonna prop you guys up here. No! No. A mess. Anyways, that's okay. That's okay, you didn't. Can we do that inside the tub? Adentro de la... No, adentro. Gracias. Adentro de la bañera. Gracias. So you don't need to do that outside, because then it makes a mess for mommy, okay? Okay. Gracias. Anyways, several hours later, the workday obviously finished. I meant to take you guys along to my massage and my chiropractor appointment, but that didn't, happen. Plus, I wasn't gonna film in there anyways. It was just to kind of get like a glimpse of the road trip or whatever. But is what it is. But yeah, no. I basically did those 2 appointments. Nene, inside, please. Inside. Adentro. Adentro. Afuera no, please. Please. Afuera no. You understand? No. Adentro. Just play inside. Anyways, I had those 2 things. Thank you for signing with me. I went to the grocery store to get a prescription that I need to pick up. And then I came back home. My brother was here watching the kids while I went for those errands. Toma, you want this one? And yeah, had a good conversation with both my chiropractor and my massage therapist. So that was kind of cool, different than the norm. And so now, several hours later, we've already had dinner. I didn't grab footage of the dinner that we had, but pizza or whatever. Nobody felt like cooking, so we just had pizza. In the next 45 minutes or so, it'll be her bedtime. Nene, inside, please. Adentro. Te lo quito si no me vas a hacer caso. That's what we're doing. Clearly, somebody's... Te lo voy a quitar. Clearly, I'm struggling for somebody to understand to play with the water inside the bathtub, not to cup it over and spill it over the edge. That's what I'm dealing with. Yeah, I wanted to update you guys because, LOL, where have I been the last few hours? And then, yeah, I guess we'll catch up tomorrow. In case I don't talk to you guys, basically the night will wrap up with us doing Bible study as a family. Yeah, I guess we'll see what the day is like tomorrow. Basically more of the same thing, but hey, I'm talking tomorrow in one of my meetings, so maybe I can tune you guys in for that, etc, etc. But for now, just in case, good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. Morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and I'm having a not so great day so far. I just had a little bit of a discussion, if you want to say that, with my stepson. Typical stuff of where at that age they believe that they're smarter than you, and so they say things that just aren't right, correct, etc. But anyways, I had my prayer this morning, so I'm going to pray a little bit right now, but just wanted to say hello before I forget. Just like yesterday, I kind of forgot to film the rest of the afternoon. It's almost 9, so I'm going to be waking up my daughter sometime soon and just kind of getting a better ahead of time than yesterday, because yesterday I think it was 9:30 when I woke her up, and I just rather her be tired, a little bit more tired by that extra half hour, and that way she can sleep a little bit more, soundly, deeply, etc. That being said, I did want to mention to you guys, I discovered a new feature. I guess I'm just that old, but I discovered a new feature on my laptop where I guess you can connect, not Bluetooth. I was trying to send the files from yesterday that I filmed yesterday. I was trying to send the video over by just cable, just because I rather drag things myself. It's just a thing that I do, that I prefer because it's more manual, and plus what I'm used to. And turns out that there's a way that you can actually connect the devices, not through Bluetooth. I transfer the files, and wow, I feel like I'm gonna be on point with being able to transfer things for this vlog on a timely manner to my computer, because if every night at the end of the day I'd just transfer the files to my computer and add them to the draft vlog that I have, it's gonna make my life a lot easier. So yeah, just wanted to share that because that's kind of cool and new discovery for me. I'm a 95 baby and I'm turning 30 this week, but I would like to think that I'm not that old. That it's not that I didn't know because I wasn't I didn't know because I wasn't exposed to it, and I didn't know because I wasn't aware of the feature. Although, why would I think that that doesn't exist? And I didn't think that it didn't exist. It's just, if you're not exposed to something, you're not going to be aware of oh wow, if you have never seen water before, you're going to be pretty impressed with water, even though, you have no reason to negate that something like water exists. But anyways, that's very philosophical for the morning. Yeah, so basically the same thing as yesterday. We're going to just be working. I have a meeting to prep for today. It's a meeting that I have with my team every 2 weeks, and I'm not a manager or anything any sorts, but I do have to prepare something that by the managers I was delegated a task, and so I have to be able to communicate to the team what I need from them to be able to do this task properly. And so as much as I don't want to do it, not that I hate public speaking or talking in meetings or whatever, but I just feel like this is not something that I should be talking about because I'm not a manager. I'm just the person who got delegated the task. I'm gonna go ahead and prep for that once I finish some files that I have to file and index into like our big system. So the plan for today is do that, prep for my work meeting. Look at these. I got these from my sister-in-law during Christmas. These are La Neige. She got me like a little set of lip balms, and so I keep them on my desk. It comes in a pack of 5, and this is not like sponsored by Laneige. I never know when I have to say disclaimers because people obviously can pretty much tell that I'm not sponsored by anybody. There's 5 little flavors here. So I have them here on my desk because I spend most of my day here, so I'm mainly reapplying here in this position. But anyways, I might pick up some Starbucks because I did get my little like birthday voucher. So I might do that because tomorrow might be a little bit of a hectic day. In theory, I am getting my hair done tomorrow. Just trying to figure out the time with my girl, Grace, that I've told you guys about her in the channel before. She's the one that did my braids for multiple occasions, including my moves and my baby shower. So any braids that I've had on videos are in the past 2 years are with Grace. If you guys are interested, I'll leave her Instagram down below. So that's the plan for today. And then unfortunately, I did have Bible study today, but it got canceled by my pastor, by the pastor's wife. So basically they're both pastors, but it's hard to differentiate because I feel like people a lot of times assume that pastors are male, but this is the pastor's wife who happens to be a pastor also. Yeah, so my sister pastor, Bible study every Wednesday. It used to be Fridays and Wednesdays, but things are a little bit chaotic, so we're just doing it Wednesdays now. But sadly, she had to cancel on me because they have a big event going on, and so she has to prep for that. So sad, because I think in the last 2 weeks, we haven't been able to meet, and so it kind of has me down because like I like my Bible study, I like getting in my word, as you guys already know. It is what it is, but the day goes on. So yeah, let's just have a little prayer. We gotta say adios for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for the ability that this person is able to watch me on the other side of the screen and have like a little bit of a relaxing moment during their day, or just have something to finally like wind down to at the end of the night whenever they are watching this. I pray that they are doing well. I pray that for their health. I pray for their mental stability, their emotions to be intact, and their emotions to be under your control, Lord. I hope that everyone enjoys what I do here, and that way it's a little bit of entertainment, and that way this does not go in vain. And I hope that this is all, doesn't matter what I do, Lord, I hope that it all is for your glory and to extend your kingdom. And yeah, I guess when I come up with it, here's the verse of the day, you guys. I hope that you guys read up on it, and yeah, let's just get started on work. You might see me like working here and there, like I said before, but yeah, let's just get started with our Wednesday. Oh, Nene, I wish I could do that. Si solo yo también. I wish I could just kaput. Vamos. Ven, ven, ven. Vamos, párate. 1, 2 y 3. Oh my goodness, Nene. Goodness gracious. ¿Cómo está el petotismo, titangado? Hey, you like that joke? Let's get you trimmed, yeah? What a hectic day. It's been such a busy day full of stuff with work. I haven't even, like I ate early. It's kind of hard to like intermittent fast and whatever when you have a baby around because I don't like wasting food, so I just end up eating her food. I ended up eating a little bit early, and just now is when I had lunch, which is around 3. I didn't get to do my workout today, which I'm pretty upset about because, well, I outlined what I wanted to, and it is what it is. I can do it tomorrow because I work out one day, don't work out the next. Just today, I wasn't able to do anything, and so I could work out right now while baby's watching her TV or whatever, but I just don't like being super distracted. I'm about to go wake her up, and then my stepson should be here in the next 20 minutes walking back from school. A busy day today. Lots of meetings, lots of preparatory stuff for the meeting that I was like talking in, lots of like work to get done before I'm off on Friday. So like doing a whole bunch of things, cleaning up my emails, just like a lot of things going on, trying to keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I also didn't go to Starbucks. That's how busy it's been. It was that busy of a day that I couldn't even like play with her. Like I could like attend to her, as you guys kind of saw. Like if I was like writing an email, I could like or whatever. But as you guys have seen in my other videos, one of the goals that I have is like don't give her half attention. It's like either on her, or if it can't be on her, distract her with something else and then you do your thing. But don't give her half-ass attention. And I'm trying not to cuss, by the way. I don't know if this is something that I updated you guys on, but I'm trying not to cuss. But like it's really like I don't know how to say half. Insert a replacement word here and then attention, like half attention. I just don't know what verbiage to say. So if you guys are in your Christian walk of life, you know what I mean, and you have some replacement words that I can use, by all means leave them down below. But anyways, yeah, so it was just that busy of a day that I couldn't even like play with her. And actually she's been up and awake for like the last like 30 minutes or so, but thankfully my daughter, she's the kind of person that like, or apparently right now she's the type of baby that like she can stay in the crib, do her thing, play around with whatever she finds in the crib or around like her reachable area or whatever, and then she just entertains herself and that's it. So thankfully that's allowed me in the past 30 minutes to actually eat, get some work done, and then not have to get her right away. I'm very blessed to have the daughter that I have because she's just like so tranquil. Oh, that's another thing I was gonna say. My mind is everywhere. I wasn't actually even able to go to Starbucks. That's how busy it's been. It's gonna get crazier. So we'll see how it goes, but I'll show you guys if I do end up going to Starbucks what I order. I think that's not gonna have to be a tomorrow thing because if I go, like I don't want to bring my daughter just because like it's a whole bunch of like things to like do for her. Obviously she doesn't change herself or whatever, so it's just like a lot of preparatory stuff. Like I was talking about this with a colleague of mine earlier today, like no wonder people with kids are constantly late because there's just so much preparatory stuff that you have to do in order to get them out the door, especially if they're at that age where they're still like completely dependent on you. So that, and then if I do bring her, it's gonna be for a few minutes. She won't be like to like be buckled up in the car or whatever, just for me not to take her out, for her to walk or whatever it is. And then I have to bring my stepson, which is not an issue, but then if I go to Starbucks, I have to buy him something, and we are just not in those phases of life where we can do that all the time. And he's not in the understanding phase of like, okay, well, no, it will, every time we go out, just because mom wants to get something or just because dad wants to get something doesn't mean that you need to get something. Anybody else's kid like this, they're always hungry for outside food, but never for the food that's inside the fridge. Am I the only one? Change of thought. Today I checked the programs at the library. They have like a little like game session or whatever for all ages. So I might end up doing that. Stay tuned.
Alright, you have that person.
Morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's funny because it's my sister-in-law's birthday today, and she's the wife of my brother-in-law, who is the twin of my husband. And if you guys get it, my brother-in-law and my husband, as they're twins, they obviously have the same birthday. Their wives ironically happen to have almost the same birthday. Her and I are just like a day apart, not the same year, but so don't mind the noise in the background. I am actually just listening to a podcast from the Cray in the Deep End. I recently discovered his channel, and so I kind of watch his interviews. They're really long, but you know, when I'm just kind of like doing stuff that I can pay full attention to it but not necessarily lose focus on what I'm doing, I really like his stuff. And so I'm just watching an interview with a pastor from the Atlanta area, and so just doing that. As I spoke about earlier this week, I'm actually, oh man, I have this much. You guys see that? I have this much brow product. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of my makeup before I have to leave to my friend's house, go and get my braids done. I'm just gonna go like this. That way you guys can see me, but I can be towards the light. Just give me the light. I don't know, I just feel very incomplete when she does my braids and I don't have any makeup on. It's like the look is not all put together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna do a little something, nothing grandiose, like even, like that's fine. Like my natural brow, and then my like a little bit enhanced brow. They don't even look that different, at least on camera from what I see, but just like the tail's a little bit more filled in. But I want to be able to look a little bit more put together when she is done. I'm not gonna do a full face, a full eye look or anything like that because, well, I'm at work, and so like I don't have much time to do this. But I did get my reports of the morning done. I did check my emails. Nothing urgent at the moment. How are we looking? Good? back in the day when I had like less things to do in the house and less people to take care of, I would be able to like even just put on some like eyeshadow or whatever during my breaks, but that's not the case lately. So yeah, how have you guys been liking the week so far? I hope that you guys have been enjoying the vlog. If you are queasy when it comes to like eyelash curlers, turn away now. I've really been enjoying actually like filming the week. It's been kind of fun. I never thought that I would do like an entire week in the life kind of thing, if you even want to call it that. It's just like a little birthday vlog or whatever, and it's the entire week that I'm doing. But yeah, I've actually been enjoying it more than I would have thought of. I would want to remember to grab the phone and film more often. With kids it's a little bit difficult, and since this obviously wouldn't be like my full-time career or job, it's not like I don't stop myself from filming my kids. Get what I'm saying? If this was a full-time thing where I think the kids would have to be involved and like be shown to some degree, I feel like I would be less reluctant or hesitant to pick up the camera and just like, you know, film. But because I'm not one to show my kids on the internet, and this is not my full-time job even if I didn't have kids, yeah, like it's a little bit hard for me to even remember. You really have to be careful not to like pop in, not even like your eyelashes, pop your eyelid out. But anyways, that's why I've kind of been forgetting. But as you guys saw yesterday, we ended up going to the library. My stepson and we ended up playing some Guess Who. So that was fun. There were some missing cards, and so oftentimes when I would be the first to guess, I would get it wrong because like the card wasn't missing. That was a fun little activity, and then we played with the baby. I didn't want to film everyone's kids. That's actually why the clip from yesterday at the library was a little short, because I want to be considerate of other people's children. Just like I don't want, you know, people still do, right? They film an entire area with kids or whatever, which people may not want that, but it's a public place technically. Filming is not an issue. But anyways, I just want to be considerate, and not everybody would be okay with their kids being on YouTube. That's like a different thing than, for example, them being in surveillance for the library's property, like management and stuff like that. And then there's a difference of like you just filming your kid and like you show your family members or whatever what your kid did in the library with kids in the background by coincidence or because they happen to be there. It's way different than so funny. It's different than me posting that on YouTube, right? So I've shared it in other places, although I haven't shared it recently on YouTube. I used to, and by used to I mean I still don't know if that's still active, but basically I used to have someone who would be considered a stalker, and so I don't know if they still do that activity. And so I never like, even like on my Instagram stories, I barely ever, like 95% of the time that I'm out, I never post my location right there on the spot. For example, let's say that I'm in the CN Tower, I won't ever like post a picture of me being at the CN Tower and post it right away. I will post it hours later. Why? Because I'm the kind of person that is so anxious when it comes to being found, you know, especially now that I have a child and another one being my stepson. I just wouldn't want that to pose a risk for them. And respectfully speaking, I don't want to call them a stalker if they're no longer doing that, but there's no other word of like that I can come up with, right? And definitely it's not like a #1 fan. I mean, some people would call it that, but anyways. Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. And so ever since then, I was like, you know what? The internet is way too quick. The internet is way too smart when it wants to be, and it can help whether good people or bad people. It can really help them do some really good investigations if that's what they want to do, right? Now, ever since then, I'd rather have my safety be my #1 priority. And again, because I have a child now, it's even more emphasized. Get what I'm saying? Long spiel about, you know, me going to the library. I actually wanted to film not like which library we were going to, but I wanted to kind of film the route of us getting there or whatever. And that didn't end up happening because my stepson was in the back. I didn't want him asking questions of like why I'm filming or whatever. He knows I have a YouTube channel, but still, like I didn't want him to do that. Awkward to explain. Kids just get silly when they know they're being watched or filmed. Have you ever noticed that like kids do that? And this is before my stepson, this is before my daughter, but like even for myself, I remember when people would somewhat show a camera, I would just like go crazy bananas, you know what I mean? And I don't know why kids do that, but anyways, that's me, and that's literally every other kid that I know. We ended up seeing a family there that I had seen last week, and so we became friends, like, you know, baby mom friends or whatever. Why I'm putting on so many coats of mascara on my top lashes? Is it because like this mascara is dry? I don't know. That's my little spiel about way too many things. So makeup is done. How are we looking? Nothing too special. I'm gonna continue doing my work as I listen to my podcast, and then you guys, I guess, will be in tune. I'm going to Starbucks today because I wasn't able to yesterday. A little too chaotic, so I'm gonna do that either before or after my hair appointment. You guys will see my massive drink because the one time or the very few times a year that I get Starbucks, if it's my birthday, which is like the free drink or whatever, I always get a venti because I have to get the most obnoxious thing for my birthday. This is who she is. Maybe tomorrow I can reflect on like just like how I'm feeling around my birthday this year in comparison to other years. I can just do it now actually. So as you guys know, like my birthday has always been a big deal to me. Birthdays are super special. Birthdays are super important, I find, because not that you have to do a huge celebration and celebrate the person like grandiosely or whatever, but you are, like how my mom says it, you are celebrating the person's life, health, the fact that they got to that age, etc., etc. I've always been really good at memorizing birthdays for that reason. I think it's also because my mom's an engineer, so it's just like in our DNA to like math and numbers. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like the last 2 years specifically, the last good birthday I had was, and I want to say good in quotation marks because everything is good from God as long as you keep living, you know what I mean? If you're not dead, he's not done. So after I had my baby, so basically 2023, my birthday 2023, which was February, so that was before my daughter was born, that was the last birthday that I had with Moises, just like us two, my family, and even then I was like a little bit of a hormonal mess. 2 years ago, that was the last birthday that I had that I actually like felt like special, felt appreciated. And last year was my first birthday with my daughter. It's not either one of them that changed my life or whatever, but just the circumstances changing altogether for both Moises and I, suddenly going from like just parents to like suddenly having 2 kids in like less than a 4-month span, like physically with us, because obviously Moises had his son from a while ago. But anyways, just that in like a matter of 4 months, like he came and then she was born. That was really like wow. And then this year, just like with many things going on since mid 2024 that have just accrued in my head of me not feeling valued, me not feeling appreciated in the house, me not feeling appreciated by multiple parties even outside the house. I just feel like my birthday unfortunately has become a thing where I just really don't care about it, which I don't want to be that person, because unfortunately a lot of people don't love their birthday just because bad circumstances happen. And I specifically am referring to an ex-friend of mine who actually, they broke up with me because I was wanting to celebrate them, but even just to see them, I didn't want to celebrate them if they didn't want to, but I just wanted to see them, and then they just didn't even want that, and I'm just like, what kind of a friend? But lol. Anyways, they broke up with me for other reasons apparently. I don't want to be that person, and I think I'll never be that person, because realistically speaking, I am not my circumstances, and I know that. Just because I'm going through it right now, I can be upset in the now, including on my birthday, but that doesn't mean that my birthday should be a reminder of a shitty quality that I have, of a shitty circumstance that I'm going through, of a shitty person that I interacted with, or whatever it is, right? But I'm going through it, and nonetheless, I will be okay. It's just, I gotta get out of my head, continue praying, continue asking God for guidance. I'm still continuing to go to therapy. I am too smart to let that affect me, and I don't say that in a boastful way. I am just so analytical and logical that I know that that won't affect me in the long term. I just hate the fact that the last 2 years I have gone super like about my birthday, to the point where like even last year I remember the entire family was here and then I was just crying and I expressed to them like how unvalued I felt and like why am I doing that on my birthday, you get what I'm saying? And then this year, thankfully, I'm going out with my mom for brunch tomorrow. I'm getting my hair done today. My husband says that he's taking me out for dinner. We might go to like a church event as well that I really would love to go to, etc. I'm really trying to find it in myself to just remember that just because my circumstances are shitty right now doesn't mean that my life is shitty, and doesn't mean that I'm shitty. And especially like if you think about it, like there's so many people who have it way worse than you and they're still thriving and still are smiling, you know what I mean? But anyways, thanks be to God that I am able to progress through that and share this with you guys. How privileged am I that I'm able to film myself and share this with you guys so you guys don't go through the same thing? Get what I'm saying? Like that's how little my problems are. Like I'm good. So that was a good moment of reflection. Thank you for listening if you stuck to it this far. But anyways, I'm gonna get to work. Stay tuned. Oh, what do you guys think I'm gonna get as my hair done? Let me know downstairs in the comments. What's up, guys? So I left me house on my way to my friend's place, Little Miss Grace. I'm gonna, oh, that rhymed. To get my hair done. I have my computer beside me just in case like people ping me. Not that I'm gonna be like answering calls or anything like that. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do with my hair. It should be fun regardless. Yeah, I'm gonna be working as I get my hair done. Baby girl is with my mom. She came to visit and obviously like attend to her while I had to like leave the house or whatever. What a crazy day it's been. It's been full of attending to the baby. I woke up the baby early. That's why she was a little bit in a pissy mood. I had to wake her up early because I precisely wanted her to be tired by when my mom came. That way she would be, you know, sleepy, easy to put down to sleep for her nap, etc. But oh my goodness, when I tell you, she was so grumpy that she didn't even like let me start work, like I mentioned in a different day. I've been letting her sleep because I just feel bad like waking her up if she's like tired, you know what I'm saying? But let me set my cruise. Oh, it's a 50 zone now. That's crazy. It's because of school. 9 a.m. Yep. Right now it's a school zone time. Sorry, you're gonna get a ticket. You're gonna get a ticket. Even I'm gonna get a ticket. I like the idea of implementing the speed zone cameras and stuff like that, but like, bro, when I tell you it's like so difficult to want to like rush because you're in a rush to go somewhere,
and then you just can't because of the school. Goodness gracious. And this car behind me is probably so annoyed, but hey, I'm not gonna get myself a ticket. I already got a ticket. Okay, now I can go 60 less. Let's go 63. I already got a ticket the other day, quite a few months ago, because I didn't realize that they had established or implemented a speed camera. Sorry, sir, I gotta attend to the speed limit. I was going 60 in what was apparently a 40 zone, so I wasn't able to fight the ticket. I was like literally like, oh, well, yeah, that's my license plate. I was actually in that zone that day. But anyways, what was I saying before this? Oh yeah, baby girl was just so difficult this morning. I just realized I never made my turn. Didn't I put my alarm on for this? Algo no funciona. Algo no está sonando. So today, because I didn't let her sleep in, I think she was like grumpier than usual and therefore just not happy. And I couldn't start work until like probably like 9:15. So had I let her sleep, I could have probably done from like 8:15 to 9 peacefully. And then she could have been a little bit less ruffle-fuffle. Learning curves of having a baby at home and such. But nonetheless, I'm very happy with my baby. She's great. I know she's gonna give my mom no issues going down to bed. So let's go back to 55, guys. I can't go any faster, I'm sorry. Even though this is a downhill, where's school that you want me to slow down for? We'll get my Starbucks drink after. And I just remembered I have my tea that I made myself this morning. I have to down that before I go to Starbucks, because I just remembered I can use that. I don't know if that's a venti or a Trenta. I think it's actually a Trenta. I could actually empty that out. They rinse it off in the actual Starbucks, and then they can use my cup. And even though it's my birthday drink, I'm not paying for it anyways. I like the fact that if I was paying for it, I would be charged like what, 10 cents less or whatever, because they're not using the cup. Nonetheless, I hate waste, and so I always try to bring a reusable cup with me. And it's so funny because one time I brought a reusable cup to McDonald's. I literally just asked for water, even if it's tap water, and they basically just couldn't take my cup. So they gave me a cup to fill my own cup with. And I was just like, isn't the point of a reusable cup for there to be less waste? Because I brought my cup to reduce the waste, and you're giving me a paper cup anyways. That actually defeats the purpose of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't have a cup, a reusable cup or whatever cup to begin with, then okay, give me a cup. It's a waste anyways. But I would think that it's even more wasteful that my resources are available for you not to waste yours, yet you're still giving me your cup. I'm such a tree hugger like that, and I don't think that's a negative of mine. I just hate waste in general. I hate waste of materials. I hate waste of food. I guess you guys are getting to know me, like, personality wise. I love talking to you guys. This has been such, like I said before, I've had such fun. I want to say grabbing, because in Spanish we say grabando, like filming. So for me, like, whenever I say like I grab the camera, to me I'm like, wait, is that the right term, or am I saying like filming the camera? You know what I mean? Like, my bilingual brain goes a little bit bazook. But yeah, I've been really enjoying like vlogging. I don't know if this will become like a thing, maybe just for like special occasions, or if I have a very busy week, perhaps in March break. You know what I mean? In March break I did take the week off. Anyways though, I'm gonna shut you guys off now that I'm at a red light. I'll shut you guys off. No distracting driving. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys, Grace did her thing once again. So we ended up going with, as you guys saw in like the previous clip, we ended up going with a more complicated style, as I should for my birthday. Get what I'm saying? So thankfully it was such a good day, like work wise and everything. I would think that because I'm talking to Grace I would get so distracted, but thankfully I was able to get all the things that I need to get done. My hair ended up looking so good. I think we did it differently this time. We did like big small etc. all the way around. And so I love the style because you can like leave the ponies out, or like you can put them into a bun, you can curl the hair, etc. So I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna go home. I haven't eaten properly today, so, and my mom's also hungry, so I'm just gonna stop by somewhere to get some food for the two of us. Yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that. You guys saw us like chit-chatting or whatever. Hopefully that was enjoyable for you guys. I guess I'll talk to you guys in a little bit then. You guys like it? So I totally forgot to show you guys the final look or whatever. Like this. Yeah, the typical, a nice little braid up that she did for my baby shower. Yo, my hair is so long. I didn't realize until she was done my what's it called, my hair, my braids. But like, wow. Anyways, I meant to do leg day yesterday and I didn't, so I'm about to do that today while my mom is still here. So I got my cute little gym fit, still with a whole bunch of boxes here that don't belong here, but this is what we're doing. So you guys aren't seeing her, but I do like to bring more blocks. And she literally has left so many times to go get blocks to add to her collection. Good job, Nene. Aquí. Adentro. Hola. Hola adentro. Muy bien. High five. Boom. Can you get some more? Dale más. Can you bring more? Dale. Muchas gracias, nene. And that's a good way to tire her out. And like, I'm so surprised she's like only 19 months today. And she's over here like understanding. Like, I'm asking a lot for a 19-month-old and she's understanding. Wow. Good job, nene. Ponlo aquí. Adentro. Muy bien. ¿Quieres traer más? ¿Más? ¿Quieres traer más? Are you tired? Dale, trae más. Oh, nene. But yeah, I wasn't planning on getting her like to bring like 50 pieces like one by one because she's only bringing one by one. But I'm like so impressed. I got the instructions. Oh man. What's up, guys? Don't mind all the stuff in the background. And don't mind the fact that I'm whispering, kinda. The baby's asleep. I'm just in the bathroom. I'm not like on the toilet, like actually doing anything. I'm literally just talking to you guys. I'm about to go to bed. Tomorrow's my birthday. The big day. I'm so tired. Today was a hectic day at work. This entire week has been so hectic since Monday. The reason I don't really film me putting the baby to sleep, in case you guys have noticed, and in case you guys were gonna comment on it, is the fact that like when I give her bottle for sleep, I give her bottle, I turn off our night light, I come in here to the bathroom to help her brush her teeth, and then I shut off this light and I immediately put her in her crib after saying like good night, I love you, Dios te bendiga, and all those things. And she's been such a good baby since basically she was 5 months that whenever we put her down, there has been very little times where an entire phase of her having to be like contact napped and put to sleep before being put in her bed. Very few times in the past. Like, she's 19 months now. She started sleeping through the night when she was 5 months, so what is that, 14 months? In the past year and 2 months, there's been very little times where she's uncomfortable with us putting her in the crib right away, and she needs to be like soothed and stuff like that and then put in the crib, or she has to stay in the bed with us. I like her getting used to that routine, just because obviously she won't, I guess, get hooked on the fact like she has to be put to bed with somebody's like on somebody's chest, and then you always run the risk of like if they fall asleep on your chest and you suddenly move a little too abruptly or in a way that like shocks them out of sleep, and then you put them in the crib, and then that's gonna wake them up even more, and that's not a good time, because like once you put them in the crib, you're not supposed to technically pick them up, and it's just so difficult to like just have them cry and such. But anyways, I keep saying it, thank you God, and I am so blessed to have the baby that I have. That's my daughter. She's made motherhood a breeze in comparison to like what other people have to go through. But anyways, I am closing this off with that comment because I know maybe you guys want me to show me being with the baby at night, how I put her to bed and stuff, but it's literally like darkness. I don't like, once these lights are off, the entire bedroom and everything is dark. So I just literally know my way to the crib, which is like 5 feet away from the actual bathroom door. You know, I tell her all the typical like good night stuff and then put her to bed. I sneak out of the bedroom. Sometimes she sees me, to be honest, like leaving the bedroom with the light that comes in from outside and everything, but she's cool. She's like literally like, she just stays in there, and she takes a few minutes to like put herself to sleep, but nonetheless she sleeps on her own. And so I'm very blessed to have her as my daughter. I'm very blessed that this was my first baby. Not saying that the second one would probably be like that, but hey, if that could happen again, that'd be great. But if not, at least my first time doing this was a very tranquil and pleasant rodeo. But anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna just, you know, say goodnight here. I hope you guys like the braids. And like I said, tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's the big 3-0. This is my last day of my 20s. That's crazy to say. Praise be to God that I've made it this far. Not everybody does, and so I want to be just like grateful about it. You guys are gonna enjoy the day with me. There's several activities that we're doing tomorrow. So there's like brunch, and then there's something that we're doing at the library. Moises is taking me out to dinner. We might be going to like a church event, etc. So I'm very excited for tomorrow. Very excited that if we are able to spend my birthday in the church, just like Moises spent his birthday in the church, it's gonna be such a wonderful, God-driven day. And so yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. This is the breakfast for today. Mira, desayuno, nenes. Ya va. Hold on. Let me put it down. Gracias. Así. Así. Ooh. And like this. Okay, press it down. And now we're going to continue watching our show. ¿Qué se dice? You're welcome. Almost forgot her water. There you go, nene. Stay refreshed and hydrated.
I woke up 30 today. Yay! Wow, I woke up super tired today. I think it's because I did legs yesterday, and you guys didn't see the workout, but I had to even cut one of my sets short because like my legs were just dying in the middle of it. And I know there's like the 40% rule where it's like actually when your brain thinks like you're actually done, it's actually your body's 40% capability. So you actually have like 60% more. Imagine that. But yesterday I was just like so exhausted, especially because I do supersets since I'm like working out from home. I don't do like 3 sets of like one exercise and then move on to the next thing. Because I'm home, I just do supersets. That tired me out. We're gonna see how the day goes. You guys kind of saw like a little lapse of me making her breakfast. And you guys saw the breakfast that I made her. I did 1 scrambled egg. I cut up an entire tangerine. And then I gave her actually one of my stepson's like drinkable yogurts because we're out of like regular yogurt. Yeah, I forgot to shake it. So I ended up putting some of her baby cereal to kind of like thicken it up. And I haven't used that cereal actually in a long time. I might actually start doing that if there's like drinkable yogurt, because I don't like mixing it with milk or with water. Just because like consistency purposes I would need a lot of the cereal, which is not an issue. Whatever. I mean, things are easier when things line up the way that you know your baby and stuff like that, and like their habits and stuff. But anyways, I hope that she likes it. As you guys saw, I gave her a little spoon and a little fork, so I'm hoping that she's able to kind of use both. She's just watching her TV. I'm debating whether to do my arm exercises today. Well, I am gonna do them today, but I don't know if to wait for her to be napping or if to do them now, just so I can focus on editing and stuff like that. I did take the day off work. I forgot if I mentioned that. But yeah, that's about it. You're starting good so far. Oh, and I also just remembered I have like several things to return from Amazon. So I'm gonna try to do that today. I'm gonna try to go to Starbucks. That's why I didn't end up doing it yesterday. Apparently you can only redeem it on Amazon. I'm getting my stores mixed up. Apparently you can only redeem your birthday coupon in Starbucks the day of your birthday. I don't know, one time like 2 years ago I did it for the first time. I actually went the day before my birthday and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't read that it was like on my birthday exactly. I thought that it could be within the week or something. My bad. Okay, I'll leave. And she's like, no, that's fine. I'll just grant it to you. Whatever. I'm just like, okay, thanks so much. But for whatever reason, I think I'm getting mixed up with Mandarin, which is a restaurant that we have here in Ontario. And I only say that because I know I have some viewers from like different parts of the world, specifically California. So today is the day that officially I can get Starbucks. I guess I can do a little like time lapse again of what I'm doing and like prepping for the morning. Actually, I'll do a get ready with me. How about that? I can do that. Wow. ¿Qué es eso? Muy bien, un mono. Ah. So a little bit about a little bit of a change of plans. So apparently the class for the movement class or whatever they have for the little kids, the library is from 10 to 11. My stepson had read the calendar yesterday and he read 10:30 to 11:30. So change of plans, because by the time that I get ready, I won't have time to go. And I don't know if it's the kind of class that you can like just, you know, show up and leave whenever you want. So change of plans. I'm gonna go ahead and do some shopping with my daughter. I do, as you guys saw yesterday, I do need more of my brow, which by the way, let me get the name before I forget. It's espresso, right? Is that what it is?
dark brown. So I need to get that, and this is from Revlon. I think the espresso one I used to have is from NYX. Anyway, so yeah, change of plans. I won't have time to do everything before having to go to the class, which kind of sucks. I really wanted to do that today, but hey, next Friday is always an option. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like a drugstore here in Canada, buy some of my brow products. That I have to drop off a package in Canada Post, which is our postal service here, and then I guess I'll go to Starbucks, and then I can meet my mom directly at the restaurant that we're doing brunch. So that'll be nice. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys because unfortunately, because I trusted the word of my 9-year-old, my plans got kind of changed. So anyways, I'm just here watching some like cash stuffing stuff because I love that content. It's like so cool. And yeah, shall continue.
It's a birthday. One of 30, you may need $200 in here, and we need to do that before April or May. So gifts will be received.
Se le cayó la torre, nene.
And I love how
¿Qué problema? So, at least in this lighting, I definitely have to like blend out my concealer a little bit. But anyways, that's that, guys. It's so funny because like all my mascara like dried up. I went for my laundry just to like put it in the dryer, and like the top mascara like dried so quickly I wasn't able to like do a third coat of like a different mascara because I sometimes like combining. So that was that, and now my concealer is so yellow. At least in this lighting. I'm sure like in normal lighting or whatever, might still be like a little bit wacko jacko. But anyways, who am I impressing today? But anyways, that's the look. Very simple. I did like literally only 2 colors. Apparently the upstairs people are doing laundry at the same time that I'm doing laundry. So I hope that that doesn't impact the actual quality of wash. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, guys. Like I said, it's already 10:08. The event was, or not the event, the activities were gonna be at 10 and I thought they were at 10:30. So unfortunately, baby girl and I will not be able to do that. So I'm gonna get her actually out of the high chair because she's done her food. Seems like she ate everything. Get her dressed. We'll go to Shoppers, like I said, for like those errands and my makeup and all that good stuff. Go to Starbucks, and then that'll be the beginning of our day. And then I guess we'll just wait at the restaurant because the restaurant doesn't open until like 11:30, and so we'll just wait in the car, I suppose. So I'm very surprised. She, well, unless there's anything like snuck under her little high chair or whatever. I'm surprised she ate like all the yogurt. Well, in theory, again, could be spillage over there. Her eggs are done, not surprised, but I'm very surprised that her oranges are basically untouched. Maybe she ate like half, but she usually always finishes the oranges I give her. But I guess today's just not a fruity day. Today's not a citrusy day that she wanted, so it is what it is. So apparently little one got super messy with yogurt, so no wonder majority of the yogurt was gone. Hey, eso no se hace. Don't do that. That's what we all saw. That's not a nipple, I promise. I saw very little yogurt left in the plate is because, well, duh, this one decided to put it all over her belly. So she got messy enough that I needed to give her a bath, so that's what that is. Hey, Daddy. And so, I mean, it's fine. I mean, she loves water time, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to cut it super short. But it does kind of like add something on the agenda before we head out. And so that means that things will be a little bit delayed. And therefore, you get what I'm saying? Like, we won't have to wait in the restaurant parking lot for so long. You know what I'm saying? At least that's the hope. I'm done bathing her. That wasn't gonna be long anyways, so. Vamos, nene. Vamos. Ready? Una, dos, y... I know, my goodness. So short. Okay. Bueno, vamos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Real quick fit check. Just going with like a little black sweater dress. It actually goes up to here, but obviously these are the shorts. And some black Tims. So that's it. Don't mind the awful lighting. Turns out that the restaurant opens at 11, not 11:30. So we're just gonna skedaddle over here, do our errands. I'm still gonna go to Starbucks. Yeah, let's do our thing. Oh, what a beautiful sunny day. God bless this day. Not only because I'm me, but wow, like we've had such cold, snowy, windy weather. You guys can't even see me. But today happens to be my birthday and we're over here being so sunny and extra. Thank you, Lord. Anyways, I just got my Starbucks order. I ended up not being able to show you guys because I just remembered that, like the app that I have, I want to get like a second camera or something. It's kind of difficult, but the app or Word is on my phone and I'm filming on my phone, right? So that wasn't really smart. But anyways, I was gonna even show you guys like the drive-through, my order, whatever, but I couldn't. I feel like this is a Trenta cup, but anyways, I just ordered a venti caramel frappuccino with an extra pump of caramel and a pump of vanilla. I also made it with oat milk instead of cream. I was about to make a decaf, but honestly I have no energy right now. I literally usually snack on my daughter's like snacks or breakfast or whatever she leaves, but I've literally only had water today except for my little sip of Starbucks right now, and so I'm like starving. I can't wait to get to brunch. Good thing that everything kind of turned out the way that it did, because I will be right on time at the restaurant. So no delays, no waiting extra long or whatever in the parking lot, so we are just on time. So anyways, I shall continue driving. Again, what a beautiful day. You guys caught me earlier praying while I was doing my makeup, and just what a wonderful day. I know some things are not going in my favor lately, or at least what I don't think is my favor, but I just have to remember that God's timing is perfect and my timing is just based on my own desires, needs, and all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but they're mainly usually worldly based. And I just have to remind myself that God's timing is perfect. God's timing is the one that will at the end of the day prevail. And I just have to be good with what he gives me, and not even in a negative like way that I'm like complaining or anything. It's just it will be his will, you know what I mean? So praise God for at least the things that are going my way. Then great. If things are not going my way but they are according to his plan, as much as I don't see it in the moment, all glory be to him that he knows what he's doing for me and he knows what he wants for me. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. So I guess when I remembered to pull out the camera for lunch right as we were paying, so I couldn't even do anything relevant to that. Is what it is. I guess you guys will see dinner tonight. It's 3 o'clock now, 3:10 to be exact, and I was gonna go wake up baby. She had like a super late nap time, but I can't let that go into the evening. Although my mom's gonna be here, she can deal with her, but I don't want to do that. Let's go wake her up. You guys probably just watch me do a whole bunch of laundry.
Felicidades, mi amor. Sóplala.
Hey everyone, it's the next day. It's actually way later. It's like already evening time. Just hopping on here to close the vlog. I don't think that there's gonna be anything really special going on for the rest of the day. Like I said, it's actually almost 6. I was supposed to have some friends over, but that kind of changed because I wasn't able to plan some things properly. And then when it comes to
like just errands and like how chores had to be done today or whatever. Plus taking care of the baby. This wasn't gonna work out, but I did want to close the vlog off here. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're just gonna be going to church. And I don't like filming in church. I actually like paying attention and such. So I'm not gonna show you guys that. So there's not much going on for the rest of the day, nor tomorrow am I gonna be showing you guys. So I thought I would just close off the vlog here. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was pretty good, but today just kind of hit hard in multiple areas. So I'm not gonna be over here and like close off the vlog with such big energy or whatever it is, because I'm just not feeling it, but also it's just not accurate of how I'm feeling. So it's what it is. Life continues, and this is just realistically how life is. So I just wanted to say goodbye, close it off. For those of you who are relatively new, I do have a second channel which I started in the new year called Maria Talks Money. I'll link it somewhere over here, where I basically just discuss things that have to do with money. So for example, I do side gig work. Sometimes I talk about that. I implemented cash budgeting into my routine and into my, I guess, way of expending money. So spending money for expenses. So yeah, that's live since the new year. And so yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that in case you guys are newly subscribed or have never heard of me, whether on this channel or the other one. I just wanted to let you guys know that that is available in case you guys want to see more aspects of my life. And there's that. So subscribe to that channel. And to close off, of course, I would encourage you guys to also, if you did like this video and you did like the vlog content and you're looking for more, and just in general you like my personality, you like other videos that I've posted and such, please subscribe to the channel. I would super appreciate your support, and it does help out the channel grow. Make sure you ding the little notification bell beside the subscribe button after you hit it from red to white, and you'll be updated as every single time that I upload a new video. Of course, definitely let me know downstairs in the comments any suggestions that you want to see in future videos. If you did enjoy the vlog content, then fantastic. If you didn't, then stick around for some other stuff later on. Just want to close off here. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for sticking along all the way through. If you made it all the way to the end, let's have, you know, like the little pink heart and the chick emoji. How about we do that? Not sure how long this vlog is gonna be, but I know I was importing some footage yesterday to my project that I was gonna edit at some point, and the raw footage that I have as of right now unedited is around 2 hours. So that's gonna be a really big pain to, you know, edit down and everything. But I know that lately people have been like posting vlogs that are super long because you can just have them in the background and it supports the channel of the person, etc. So if that's what I end up doing, then great. If I can't reduce it any further, I do apologize for those of you who don't like long videos, although YouTube has moved a long time ago towards like longer videos. Usually people don't do even like 15 or 20-minute videos anymore. They're like close to an hour. Not that that's what I want to do, but you know, it's there if you like it. If you want to put it on 2x speed, by all means. I've been told I talk really fast, so that doesn't really work, but if that's what gets it through the day a little bit easier for you, then that's cool. So anyways, wrapping it up here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Once again, I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks to everyone who wished me a happy birthday, and I continues being a positive impact in my life. Love you guys. Dios los bendiga. God bless you guys, and as always, keep up the awesome, never change, and I'll see you guys next time. Like I said before, God bless you guys until next time. ItzMariaVicz.